We are able to lose parts and change and grow because we are not made of matter. We are hosted by matter.
If I'm not made of matter, then what am I? If I'm not the thing that dies, what is it that ends? Every day I wake up and walk around inside this human costume, but sometimes, like right now, I step back and wonder, what exactly is animating this body? What's watching all these thoughts and memories go by? What's choosing what to believe in? And who taught me what to even look for? I breathe, I blink, I speak. But am I the one doing these things? Or just the space where they happen? You've felt it before. That sense that something's off about how we've been taught to see ourselves. Like you've been playing a role in a movie without reading the full script. Like the world around you is real, but not the whole truth. That's not a glitch, that's the portal. Let's start with this. You're not made of matter, not in the way you think. You're not a bag of meat with ideas floating around in it. You're not a collection of cells slowly aging into the dirt. That's the lens we inherited from reductionist science. But it's not the full picture. You are being performed by atoms. You are an ongoing dance of organization. A pattern, a rhythm, a verb. Think of a wave. Is it a thing? Or is it just ocean moving in a certain shape? Same with you. You're not matter, you're movement. You're not a chair, you're a sitting. Not a person, you're a personing.
As Alan Watts would say, the universe doesn't contain people, the universe peoples. Chairs and tables and rocks and buckets and people are not made of atoms. They are performed by atoms. We are disturbances in stuff, and none of it is us. This stuff right here is not me. It's just me. We are not the universe seeing itself. We are the seeing.
You're not sitting in reality like a separate object. You're an activity inside of it. A performance made of particles that never quite settle. A choreography of stardust. It's metaphysical physics. Pattern identity theory. Information fields.
I am not a thing that dies and becomes scattered. I am death, and I am the scattering.
The body you think of as you has changed entirely since you were 7. Every cell replaced, every thought recycled, and yet you're still here, which means you were never the matter. You're the continuity, the waveform, the awareness that remembers the changes. Let this land. You're not the thing, you're the process. Think about fire. Fire isn't a static object, it's transformation in motion. It only exists because wood meets oxygen in a specific dance of chemistry. Same with you. You're not fixed, you're a flicker. Every second, trillions of processes are happening inside and around you. Digestion, thought, memory, muscle tension, skin shedding, breath cycles, data input. You are not controlling them, you're being them. You're not watching a movie, you are the movie, rendered in real time by the projector of attention. We think of ourselves as nouns, but you're actually a verb. You're not someone, you're someoneing. Every moment a new version of you is emerging. You don't exist the way you think you do. And that's not scary, it's liberating. Because it means nothing is fixed. Your story isn't static. You're not locked into your past or your body or your circumstances. You are emergence itself. So if I'm not the body or the mind, then who is this I that I keep referring to? Here's where things get weirder. The self is a loop, a feedback loop of memory, language, and attention. The brain's default mode network constructs a sense of I by weaving together your thoughts, emotions, sensory inputs, and stories. But who's observing that loop? That's the real question. Because the voice in your head isn't you. It's just the voice you learn to listen to. You can become aware of it, which means you aren't it. Buddhist teachings call this anatta, the doctrine of no self. You are not a person. You are the presence that observes the idea of being a person. Try this. What happens when you don't finish the sentence, I am? Just sit with that. Let the identity collapse for a second. There is still awareness, still breath, still presence, but no label, no boundary. This is the space that mystics have always pointed to. This is where the ego dies, not in some dramatic way, but in a soft realization. You were never the mirror's reflection. You are the mirror. We live in fear of death because we think we're a thing that ends, but you're not a thing. You're a happening. You're a process. You're not a noun that dies. You're the verb of dying, unfolding in real time. When the body dissolves, the form is scattered, but the field, the presence, the aware S, that doesn't go anywhere. It shifts, it returns, it re-expresses. You don't die, you transition. Because you were never a container. You were the light playing on the walls. The moment the projector turns off, the room is still there. It just looks different. So what does it mean to say, I am death and I am the scattering? It means I'm not what disappears. I'm what dances in the disappearing. I'm what remains when there's nothing left to cling to. Here's the final illusion. We think we are the body. We think we are the story. We think we are the universe seeing itself. But what if you're not even that? What if you're just the seeing? The raw awareness behind all objects, ideas, and identities. The seeing doesn't change. The scene does. Your body changes. Your relationships shift. Your memories blur. But there's something behind all of it that's never moved. That's you. Not the person in the mirror. Not the roles you play. Not the traumas or achievements or labels. Just this presence. Silent, clear, always aware. That's not metaphor. That's what the sages and quantum theorists are starting to agree on. You're not inside the universe. You are the interface through which the universe happens. Not the actor, not the stage, but the screen itself. So what now, if you are not matter, not even a stable self, but rather a field of perception flowing through form? Then what's left? The invitation to stop clinging, to stop identifying, to stop needing to define who you are, and just be what is always already here. This seeing, this stillness, this dance. How would you move through this dream if you knew it wasn't a test, but a performance? How would you speak, breathe, forgive, love? If you understood that nothing is solid and everything is sacred, you don't have to become anything. You already are what can be reduced. So here's the experiment. Live like that's true. Rehearse the feeling of not being a thing, just being, just seeing. Let the rest unfold.